y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Katie and I make stuff vegan. Okay, so boom. So I was looking through my pantry, right? And I found a can of pumpkin that I did not use in the fall. And I feel like low-key is still fall, but like it's Christmas basically anyway. But anyway, pumpkin is like a fall vegetable, winter vegetable anyway. So I feel like it was fitting. And I made these pumpkin cinnamon rolls that'll be perfect for your little weekend brunch situation, Christmas morning, a winter morning if you don't do that, whatever. So if you want to see how I made vegan pumpkin cinnamon rolls, keep on watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to never miss any of my videos. And as always, the link to the detailed recipe will be in the description box below. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so I feel like on a scale of 1 to 10 in difficulty, if you're not a baking girl, this is like a 5. Like, you gotta do a little something. It's yeast, but like you'll be alright. You know what I'm saying? And also, if you've been rocking with me for a minute, you know that I was not baking at the beginning of this channel. And then one day I was like, let me put some yeast to bloom and see what happens. And now I've been in my baking era ever since. Okay, so I'm gonna start by blooming that yeast. You have to make sure that the liquid, you should use a plant milk. I would have used oat milk because she's my girl, but I had been running out at the time I taped this. So I use almond milk. That's okay. We're not mad at her. Make sure it's not hot because you'll kill the yeast, but if it's too cold, the yeast won't rise. So it has to be lukewarm. I feel like my yeast could have gotten puffier, but we move. It's fine. I whisked a tablespoon. Nope, don't do a tablespoon. A teaspoon of active dry yeast into 3/4 cup of almond milk, and I let it do its thing for like 20 minutes. Okay, now I'm gonna make my little mixture, right? So I have 3/4 cups of pureed pumpkin. I feel like if you are one of the people who hates pumpkin, like pumpkin pie is nasty, whatever the case may be, try it with sweet potato. Let me know how it goes. But I feel like that would be good. Try it with sweet potato. And I feel like I have a cinnamon roll video on this channel, and I didn't use eggs in that one. I feel like, or vegan eggs. But I think because of the pumpkin, I wanted to make sure that everything was, you know, copacetic. So I put in a vegan egg. I like to use this one by Bob Mills. You can use just egg. You can use a flaxseed. I don't even want specks. Like most of the time I don't mind a flax egg, but I ain't want specks in mine. But I feel like either way, it was 2 tablespoons. So, okay. Then what else did I do? Oh yeah, I had some, I had some melted butter. And then right here, oh, seasonings, you know, like pumpkin spice. If you don't have that, you just use cinnamon, nutmeg, a little bit of cloves if you fancy, if you feeling it, you know. And then I'm gonna add in my flour. Now, I write my own recipes, so I will have the exact amount of flour that I ended up using. But right here, I was just like, let's see what happens. I think all in all, I ended up using around 3.5 cups. Whatever the recipe says is what I use, okay? But I will always say plus additional as needed because you want it to come together in a dough like this. And you're also going to, as you need, if you have to add more flour, you're gonna add more flour. Now, I'm gonna show you what it's supposed to look like when we get to it, but you wanna make sure you don't add too much flour because don't nobody want no hockey puck girl, okay? And this is like real fun. Like I always have an audiobook going. Anytime I film, I got something going, a podcast, something. But like, it's just something so relaxing. Like life is so go, 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 go. Like you got a job, you got this, you got that. Some of y'all got kids, woo. So it's like, just take a moment to need something. When's the last time you needed something? Everybody got a KitchenAid. I can't lie, when I get a KitchenAid one day, like, I'm gonna act brand new. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna let you know. But until then, you know what I'm saying? Stop and need something. Think about life, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, do a little check-in because you got 10 minutes we gotta need this dough. And don't need it if you want to and see what happens. I don't know what happens. I'm not a scientist, but make sure you need yourself 10 minutes, put a little timer on, pontificate on life, think about stuff, think about how much you love Katie, think about, you know, whatever. And it's gonna look like this. So the dough is still sticky, but it's not sticking to my hand. You see how my finger just pop off of that? Exactly right. I would not recommend using olive oil at this moment because it's been like I was out of town for Thanksgiving and I ain't have no oil here. I ain't have no oil, so I had to use olive oil. I was so worried, like I did not want it to taste like the Mediterranean. It didn't, but use like a neutral oil. And if you're oil-free, sweet pea, this ain't for you because what you gonna do, the thing gonna stick to the bowl. Then you'll be mad at me. So if you oil-free, I don't know, maybe somebody could chime in the comments. I don't know, girl. But anyway, use a neutral oil, olive. I heard avocado oil is also neutral. I have not elevated to that level of fancy. So do with that information what you will. So I forgot to punch the dough out. You know, I forgot to do that. So I did it like on the table. This was like so crazy. Okay, so then you're gonna roll it out. I feel like to a 1/4 inch thick. And did I do a perfect rectangle? No, because I couldn't be asked. It started to get, I got short arms. It started to get out of control. I was like, all right. Then the laziness continues. So I spread this butter on, right? This is the Earth Balance butter. I like using this one, but I really prefer the Trader Joe's ones I just ran out. So it's what I had left. Now, you're gonna spread it all over. You're gonna sprinkle with brown sugar. Now, should I have mixed the brown sugar in with the ginger, ground ginger, and then did it all at once for less chaos? Absolutely, but are you new? You know I'm gonna do it the hard way. Like, what are we doing here, Katie? Like, what's the plan? What's the plot? Like, you know what I mean? But you know, we move. We always move. It worked out. It turned out so good. Like, yeah, she in her era, she in her mood. Okay, period. Okay, so now we're gonna roll it. So you want to make sure you roll it tightly, and that's why like I'm doing it so gingerly. And I feel like I should have kept going, but I didn't. I don't know what was going through my mind. This was a while ago. But you're going to roll it. You're going to make sure it's tight enough because you want it to be a spiral. You don't want it to be loose. And you're just going to work it down. And I'm telling you, everything that's coming together this moment, I'm telling you, even if you're not a baker, just trust me, babe. It's going to work out. It's going to work out. Look at this. Look at my little log. You know what I'm saying? Like, it worked out. Okay. I was a little wasteful. I can't lie. I did cut off these little bits at the end. Don't do that. Okay. Give it to somebody. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go through and cut. I feel like if I had kitchen twine, it would have been easier. Kitchen twine is in the category of things that I need to buy that I don't realize I need until I need them. Okay, so I have this baking dish and I'm gonna put my little cinnamon rolls in there and I'm gonna cover them and I'm gonna let them rise again because you got to do a second rise. I don't know the science behind it, but don't skip that, okay? Do they look almost identical? Mind your business. No, they don't. Don't look too hard, okay? So I went to the store because the last time I did this, I used a vegan heavy cream by Silk. I couldn't find it, and I was like, I'm just gonna use this. It worked out perfectly fine. You can skip this step, but it just changes the texture of your cinnamon roll. So when you put a little, something heavier, don't use almond milk, but like a heavy vegan cream or whatever, then your rolls are gonna be softer, and you want soft, pillowy, you know, situations. You know, we want an experience. But if you don't do that, it works out all the same. Let me know how that goes for you. But as for me, I'm gonna do it this way. Okay, so now time to make the little icing. You could eat them as is, but we're gonna make a little icing. So I whipped together vegan butter and vegan cream cheese. I like the one from Trader Joe's because I feel like it's the best vegan cream cheese out there right now. Yeah, in regards to taste, I think it's the best one out there. Okay, and I whisked that together with my little immersion blender. I wish I did it in the actual cup that it came in because it would came out smoother, but like I said, don't look too hard. I also realized I didn't have public sugar. What is public sugar? Powdered sugar. I did not have powdered sugar, so I had to use granulated sugar. It was fine. Wait, it'll beat me. It turned out good all the same, and a little bit of vanilla. And I spread it on, and look at that, right? But here's the magic. This is where you finna gag. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Oh, she had her baking era. Are you kidding me? Yo, I was so proud of these. I was like, stop, open a bakery. Oh my God. But you have to make these. Please let me know if you do. I promise you that they're not that difficult. You just gotta have patience and just know that I would never lead you astray. Like, you can make it. Imagine you having these on a cold winter morning. Exactly. I set the scene. All you got to do is try it out. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe so you never miss any of my videos. While you're here, check out my other videos. I know some I have enough videos. Thank you again, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye, y'all.